Hello and welcome to AGT Racer. Today is the final of the Drivers Room Sunday League, and as you can see, the top points are Des with 94, Gadget with 76, Max 59, Snips 51. Mac and Snips are not in this race, so really it's all down to this race between Des and Gadget. Okay, as we go on to the starting grid now, we have Rocker in the GT40 in the Sport Soft. Everybody is in the GT40 today, bar Jules. So you've got in second place Jack with the Sport Softs, and then in third place you have Alex with Sport Softs. Ronin in fourth with Sport Softs. Then in fifth you have Muller on the Sport Softs. In sixth place you have Nightmare Racer on Sport Softs. Then you have Fat in Sport Softs. Jules in the Ferrari GTO in Sport Softs. A GTO was super fast off the line, but overall the slower car, so fair play to Jules there. So this is the guy in first place in the championship. Des is on Sport Softs, and then you have Bullet on Sport Softs. So Des is the one to watch, Des and Gadget. So you have Knee Jogger in 11th on the softs. Then you have Mercer on the softs. You have myself then on medium. And this is the other guy to watch, second in the championship. This is Gadget. He's also on Sport Softs. So Daz is on the mediums there, and at the back you've got Lawcast. Now the grid is, we had a problem with the first start, so we did a random grid for this one, which may not help Gadget's place in the championship. So here we go now. Expect the Ferrari to just fly. Okay, and we're off now. There's a ride with Jack's car. Jules already into first place here. How fast is that Ferrari? Managed to avoid everybody, and now he needs to make up as much ground as possible before all these Fords start closing down. So in reality the battle is for second place. You've got, we'll look at that again. We'll look at that from Nightmare Racer point of view. See the Ferrari just fly then. We'll have a look at the start a couple of times, some different variations, but if you see the Ferrari's flown, then you've got second and third battling each other. Fourth place is having a look in there now as well. It's very tight coming through all these S's. Kyoto. So we look again from the back towards about this time in Mercer. Everybody fairly smooth. As you can see, it's 5 abreast now trying to go through the corner. Now 3 abreast. This is a battle for 10th place. We'll have a look one more time and then continue with the race. There's ice go quite wide there. So last time now. This is from Jules' position in the Ferrari. Goes flying past Nightmare there. Flying past everybody on the inside. Now he's just going to try and fly. Great liveries by all the guys this week. As you see the battle for second now, Rocker getting overtaken by Jack. Here we are with Jules going through the S's. Okay, see Rocker there trying to get his position back, sliding all over the place, giving Alexis the inside there. Okay, Ronin now into second place. As he swings wide, Jack is on the inside. Oh, he pushes him slightly out there, bit of a wobble on Ronin. Doesn't really lose a position though, so that's not too bad. Although Plux is on the inside. Oh, he's broke really early. I don't know what's happened with him there. He's caused all kinds of mayhem. Got twatted by Alex as well. There's nothing Alex could do. He's probably picked up a penalty for that one. As Rocker goes on the inside. Jules still hanging on in that first place. And then Jack, then Plux. He's having a battle there with Alex and Ronin. Rocker's really trying to get past. How close the racing is, all the way through the pack. And there you go, there's first place going to be taken by Jack. The power of the Ford over the Ferrari is just ridiculous. Although he's kept it on the inside, Jules. He's giving the... He's tried to defend exceptionally well there, Jules. And now he might have the inside traction, which he does. He's holding Jack up, which is good for the rest of the pack. You got Plux now in third, Ronin in fourth. Look at that, he's flying, Jules is. He's doing a fantastic job in that Ferrari. He's a little bit of lag or something, a bit of a wobble. Oh, he's gone off though. Now Plux is in first, Ronin is second, third is Alex. Jules give away 3 positions there on just one little straight. Lucky. And now Jack's overtaking him. He's got the championship leader Des behind. As we go, Jack hasn't managed to extend too far away. As we have a look, and there's Des in 6th place in the silver GTO. The Martini, a livery on him. He's overtaking Jules now, he's up into 5th. Gadget still not yet into the top 8. But they are only on the 2nd lap. Plux in first, Ronin second, Alex in third. They're starting to slowly pull away from Jack now. Oh, what happened there? Ronin has just gone flying off. Unlucky for him. He's down into like around about 10th now. I think he just clipped the curb. As Jack and Alex now are... Sorry, Plux and Alex now are in a good battle for first place, but they're also trying to pull away from Jack in third. He needs to really try and keep on top of them. Obviously everybody's in soft tyres now, so it's all apart from myself and Daz. So it's going to see about tyre wear. There's a gap building now from 2nd to 3rd. There we go. Jules is in 9th place. As we go through the pack, Daz in 13th. Gadget still in 16th. I think he had a problem earlier on. Gadget is quite a fast driver. Generally leading the races or very close to it. So he's ride with Plux now. He's built up a gap to Alex. potentially 5 laps, 4 laps of good tyres before they start to drop off. Obviously it's a 40-minute race. This is a battle for third now. Des put up into fourth. He's going to attack Jack. Is he going to have a look on the inside? Yeah, fairly easily done. Although he did knock Jack. It was 50-50 on that one. He needed to have enough room. He picked up a slight penalty there, so he's had to give it back now. Well, this of course is giving Plux and Alex a chance to extend the gap to third. Should be trying to work together now. We've got Bullet in 5th, Rocker in 6th, 7th is Mercer, Me is in 8th. Rocker there dropping from 1st place on the grid to 6th. All fairly spaced out now. Up to 7th. And then a slight gap from 8th. You got Ronin in 9th after the awful spin that he had. So look, there he is. He wants to chase back some positions. There's Ronin. Tyres might have been affected by that spin. There's Mercer on a slide through that corner. There's a big gap there from 9th to 10th. You got Lorcas. He's done well to get up into 10th. He was towards the back. And then Nightmare Racer in 11th. You got Muller in 12th. Jules all the way down now into 13th. Now in 14th, Daz has just overtaken him. Maybe he's hard on the brakes there, you can see the smoke coming off the tyres. In 15th is Gadget. And myself in last place. Really trying to hang on there, Jules. Getting a slipstream as much as he can down the straights. It's the power of the Ford in second gear is ridiculous. And you see Gadget flying around behind. He needs to build up some space now. He did have a couple of spins earlier in the race, which we haven't been able to capture. But really he lost the first couple of laps. Now he's just about building the gap and then potentially trying to overtake Des. And there's me well off in the back now. Having a slight wobble through there. As we join first place, we got Plux in first, coming down the hill. He's built up a gap to Alex. Right tyre where he's starting to go a little bit. Same for Alex. Maybe the next couple of laps I'll come in there. He's struggling to hold on to that car there. Going a little slide through as well. And then Jack in third place. Top two building a gap. You've got Deslu in fourth. He just needs to finish in front of Gadget. And then he's the championship winner. And you've got Bullet in fifth. Rocker in sixth, trying to gain some time back after his unfortunate few laps. And then Mercer in seventh. He's gaining on Bullet there, Rocker is. So, all these cars obviously evenly matched apart from Jules in the Ferrari. Rocker really wants to get past Bullet now. Probably feels that he's holding him up. He's coming to the tight left-hander. Up to the last corner. Is he going to have a look on the inside? He is. Will he be able to make the position stick? As Bullet will have the good little bit of blocking there from Rocker, but Bullet has a good exit. It's going to be very close. As we have Jack in the pits now. He's the first to pit. Let's see, he's going to go try for the undercut. Bullet couldn't overtake him. They're very evenly matched. Again, Rocker's had to slow down because he's got the inside line. Let's have a look now. Plux, as you see in the background there. This is Alex. And Des in third now. And then Rocker and Bullet, as we just saw. But look at Des, see, he's had a spin, he's twatted into the wall. Oh, that's unlucky from him there. There's Nari unghost right in front of Rocker, and Rocker ends up smashing into the wall, lost loads of places. Back in 7th and 8th now, all because of touching the curb from Daz. I bet Rocker's fuming. Oh, that wasn't really his error either. No one knows when they're going to unghost, as Ronin goes through the ghosty car of Mercer. Now Mercer's got the inside line on him. He's taken the position back. This could give Gadget a chance to catch up on Des, but Ronin's all over Mercer now. To come down the hill into a really tight right-hander. Ronin should have the inside line coming out of here, then going into the left. Yep, he's got it. He's run a little bit wide there. This is giving Knee Jogger the chance to catch up. He's right behind him now. He flew through those corners. Mercer has got the inside line, but Knee Jogger should have the speed coming out of this long flowing left. And he hasn't been able to take it as he come into the real tight right hand there again. He's riding with Des now there. You can see Gadget in the background. It's only a short straight away. As we got Jack in 8th, but he's on fresh tyres now. Fresh mediums for Jack. Did he pit too early though? Will that affect him further in the race? There's Muller. And now we're Rocker. Oh, well, unlucky for him. Had a nightmare. As you can see, Gadget in the background there. There's not a lot of distance between him and Des. Rocker tries to go around the outside of Lorcas. Oh, as we look now at the front runners, we have Plux and Alex into the pits. Was that Mercer in the pits? Knee Jogger in the pits now. As Alex goes wide there. You didn't want that coming out of the pits. Ronin is in second now. Bullet's in first. Alex really wants to try and get through him. With brand new tyres, he really wants to get past and hold Plux up. Just look at him flying there. Ronin, he wants to hold him up as much as possible, but he just won't have the grip coming round that long left. Very twitchy Alex there. He really wants to get a move on. And Plux needs to get past Ronin as well. Of course, Ronin had that spin earlier. He does have to pit, but he wants to hold these guys as much as possible. Great job defending by Ronin. Although this is giving Alex a chance to run away a little bit. You've got Bullet, who's yet to pit. Struggling with those tyres. He had a little bit. Look at the slide through there, burning his tyres. The Flux just passes him. Much more grip. Pushing the car. Look at him there. He's running. Almost hit the wall. Handled that extremely well. They've built up a gap now up to 5th place. We've got Knee Jogger coming down now. Mercer in 6th. You got Jack in 7th. The undercut did not work for him. You got Des with really bad tyres now in 8th, followed by Muller. He's doing well with his care of the tyres, Muller. As you can see, his tyre wear isn't anywhere near as bad as Des. That spin probably didn't help. Lucas now he still needs to pick. Gadget on fresh tyres. He's in 11th. There's not that big of a distance. Daz in 12th. And you got Nightmare Racer with fresh tyres now in 13th. Rocker all the way back in 14th. Well, a nightmare he's having. But he does have fresh tyres. I'm right at the back again. Well, Jules is behind me, but he has pitted and I need to pit. As Bullet goes in the pit now, Alex is in 1st place. It's all worked out very well for him, and you got Plux in 2nd, Knee Jogger in 3rd, Mercer in 4th, Jack in 5th. You got Des, who does have to pit, in 6th, Bullet in 7th, on fresh tyres now. They're struggling with his tyres, and on the mediums you got Jack. We're going back up. Once again, beautiful liveries by the guys. Second Plux gain his position back. He's really pushing that car. Alex keeping him at bay. As you can see, the gap at the 1st and 2nd have built up onto 3rd place. As you see, Plux has the fastest lap of the race so far. Knee Jogger's having once again a smooth race. He always has a very smooth race. He's built up a gap from 4th, and now he just wants to hope that the first two have a battle to build him, to give him the chance to take 1st. We've just gone past Mercer 4th, and now we're with Des. He must be pitting on the end of this lap. But we'll have much fresher tyres later on. Muller there in 8th, and look, Gadget is in 9th, Des is in 7th. Gadget has already pitted. He's done very well to get there, although he's trying to attack Muller around the outside. He's got the inside line coming into this tight left. He's made the position stick, so now he's Gadget is behind Des. Des needs to pit. Super driving from Gadget. As you can see, Ronin in the background there. Someone goes, a rocker goes off again. Oh, he's having a nightmare. As we look with Nightmare Racer there. Rocker on them fresh tyres as well. Lucas on, he looks like he's pitted again and put some fresh mediums on. You got Daz on the mediums. You got Jules really for Desi is coming to the pits now with Daz. He's in the pits. You got Jules there in 15th on fresh tyres, and then myself at the back. You got Alex still fighting off Plux now. great driving from Alex. You can see he's just smooth all through all the corners. Not very twitchy. He's giving the inside up to Plux, so Plux is really trying to fly through here. He's got the inside line, but will Alex have the speed? It's neck and neck coming down the hill. They're coming up to the real tight right-hander. He's made it, he's got the position. He's run a little bit wide here. Can Alex take the inside? No, but he's right behind Plux now. Might not get a chance to the start-finish straight to overtake. Oh no! I thought he was going to overtake there. A little bit of lag or twitching from Plux or internet. Look how close he is. Is he going to have a dart on the inside? No, he's sliding through that last corner. Well, he just ran slightly wider than Plux there, but he hopefully should be in the slipstream. But no, he's too far back. Look at that. He had a much better exit there, Plux did. Super driving from Plux. Super driving. As we're riding with Alex now. Look at all the marbles on the floor. You can't seem to gain that distance back from Plux. Both extremely equal drivers now. He's having a look on the inside. Plux, I think, will have the better drive out of the corner. He has a little bit of a wobble there. Just wants to try and keep it as smooth as he can, does Alex. When he's pushing it too far, he's just losing that little half a tenth. His tyre's starting to smoke a little bit. Maybe it will be down to tyre wear with those front two. As we look now with the knee jogger, gap's decreasing to him. So he's ready to take advantage if anything goes wrong at the front with those guys. And riding with Mercer now. Bullet hasn't been able to bridge the distance between them. Himself and Mercer. You got Jack in 6th place. His tyres are... he's using his tyres up a lot now. You got Gadget, fantastic job, into 7th. And then you got Ronin and Muller behind. Very spaced out now. The middle front of the pack. As Knee Jogger comes into the pits, if you have a look on the left, he put softs on, which gives Mercer 3rd place. He's riding now with Muller, keeping his tyres fresh, and there's Des all the way in 10th. Nightmare couple of spins. As Jack comes in the pits again. Still around about 15 minutes or so of racing left. He's Jack comes out into 9th in front of Des. He has got fresh mediums where he's got fairly fresh Lappold softs on him. He's 11th place Rocker sliding through those S's, being chased down by Lucas. Lucas on the medium, so he's trying to keep up and hopefully catch. He's having a look on the inside and he just backed out a little bit there. Ran slightly wide. But he should, the Rocker defends, but Lucas should have the driving line out of this corner. Just haven't been able to. Good defending from Rocker. Oh, he goes slightly wide, and a little bit of a slide there from Lucas, and big slide from Rocker. Gives Lucas a look on the inside, and the fast flowing left-hander now coming down to this tight right-hander. Rocker's got the inside line. Is it going to be a repeat of before? Oh, so Rocker's gone wide. Oh, unlucky for him. He's lost the position to Lucas now. And if you have a look, Alex and Plux are both in the pits. So who's can conserve their fuel the best, firing less. And who's that? That's Plux out first. Mercer's into the pits. Alex taking a long time now. He's in second. Bullet's gone through into third with Knee-Jog very close behind him. And Ronin in 5th place. Knee-Jog with his fresh tyres should be able to overtake Bullet on the more worn tyres. Let's have a look at the difference in the grip as we go through this long left. He's got the inside line on him. Just the power of the Ford doesn't let anything, no matter if the grip's not there or not, it doesn't, it just flies. Great driving from Bullet. Closing that gap a little bit now, Knee-Jogger is. Just trying to get through. Is he going to be able to make the pass through this long left? Bullet defends the inside line very well, forcing me to go on the outside. And he is on the outside, but he will have the driving line, so Bullet has had to brake early. Oh, he's having a slide through there. Good overtake from Knee-Jogger. You can see they've gained some space, gained a little bit on first and second. He's riding with Ronin, he's being chased down by Mercer. And then if you look, they're coming down the hill. I don't think a move will be attempted coming through this. Maybe we'll have a look on the inside of coming up to the last corner. Ronin defends well. Very tight on the inside line from Mercer. He's right behind him. Will this be enough in a slipstream, or did Ronin have the Ronin? Oh, someone Jack goes up slightly wide at the back. There's 4 behind battling. Mercer just hasn't been able to overtake him. As they go through the left, there's Jack being chased down by Des, and then Gadget. So Des still on those worn softs, which has put him in front of Gadget. But due to Gadget having to pit, but they've got to get past Jack. Des needs to. He has got to pit. If it stays like this, the championship is Des's. Around 3 or 4 laps left. This could be easy work for Gadget if when he comes behind Des and Jack. You can see Des struggling a little bit with the tyres. He needs to be looking behind him because he needs to start defending. As you go through these flowing S's, coming down to the long flowing left-hander. Will Gadget be able to have the better grip coming through here? He's certainly got the drive coming down. Des sticks to the driving line, forcing Gadget to go on the inside if he wants to overtake. Gadget sticks to the driving line, but a lot more tighter than Des. As they go up the hill, you can see there's nothing between them. There's ride with Lucas now, and Muller. Muller chasing down Lucas. He's on fresh softs. It's gone a little bit wide, Lucas, giving Muller the inside line. He needs some fuel, Lucas. He's got to change his tyres. Muller takes that position easily now on the fresh softs, pulling away. Wants to try and chase down Gadget and Des. As Ronin's into the pits. And Lucas, yes, he does decide to go in the pits. Look at Rocker now in 12th place. He has got fairly fresh softs on. Unlucky for him, started first on the grid. He's up into 11th, or is he? Lucas comes out at the time. Yep, he managed to take 11th, but Lucas... what's Lucas done? He hasn't changed his tyres. That could be a huge mistake for him. Be interesting to find out what happened there. Unlucky for him now. He's on the same mediums that he went in the pits with. Unless that's part of some strategy. There's Daz in 13th on fresh softs. Jules doing an exceptional job in 14th in the Ferrari. But Nightmare Racer has got fresher tyres now. And I'm miles behind at the back. A full straight behind 15th. I don't need to pit. As we ride with Plux now, he's pulled a huge gap in front of Alex. Great driving from him. Alex spent a long time in the pit though. That potentially could have lost him the race. Maybe taking on more fuel. There's Knee Jogger coming close to running out of fuel. He may need to pit again. As you got Jack being chased down by Gadget, who did take the place from Des. Gadget now wants to build a good lead to Des and gain a few places so that he can win the championship. It's going to be a tough ask. Get 18 points for first place. Got Des on 94 who has a big slide there. Ronin is up into 7th. So you got Des in with 94 points. You got Gadget with 76. It'll go down to how many race wins, etc., and positions throughout the season. If Gadget would to win the race and Des is out of the points, but he's had a massive slide there, smashing his tyres, giving a few positions away. I don't think Gadget will do it, but you never know. He really could have done without that. It's taken him all the way back into 8th. He was flying as well. You got Jack struggling a little bit there with his tyres. Jogger in 3rd. He's pitted. Alex is in 2nd behind Plux. Jogger doing exceptionally consistent work in 3rd place. Mercer's not too far behind in 4th, and then you got Ronin and fresh tyres in 5th. He might have a look at Mercer if he can. And you got Jack in 6th. His tyres are wearing. You got Des in 7th. Unless something dramatic happens to Des and inspiration from Gadget, I think Des is going to take the championship, although he does need to pit potentially. You got Bullet chasing Gadget down. Muller on the fresh tyres behind him. Muller could gain a couple of places up into get into 8th before the end. Rocker, if you see, all the way there back in 11th. You can see Muller flying now as Des does come in the pits. I wonder where he comes out. Stas being chased down by Lorcas. Lorcas may need to pit though. Not for fuel, but no, he's going to risk it. Jill's doing a superb job in 14th. Nightmare Racer in 15th, and myself right at the back in 16th. And guys, if you want to join next seasons, we be having an endurance race on Thursdays, and Sundays is the same, where it's a mix of cars and tracks. The winner picks a track. It's already been decided, but it's a mix of different categories of cars, such as N400s or N700 as an example. As we, right now with Alex, he's very low on fuel. Will he need to pit? No, it's a final lap. The time's run out. It's a 40-minute race on a Sunday. Very lucky there. Alex, or he potentially could have lost for the sake of what will be about 30 seconds. If they could have been on the final lap, then he could have lost a few positions, or at least to knee jogger. That's Pluck's doing a brilliant job into first place on the last race of the season. Like I say, guys, if you want to join MJRMERCER, really good group of guys. The Thursdays endurance races are GR cars like 3, 2, 4, etc. Alex did a brilliant race, heading into second with knee jogger in third. Mercer being chased down by Ronin. Don't think he'll do it. So Mercer is in 4th place. 5th place is Ronin. Jack is in 6th, and then Des chasing down Gadget. Des is the champion of this year's Sunday League racing. So well done to Des, and you've got Gadget in 2nd. Well done to Gadget. You had Bullet and Muller in 3 and 9th and 10th, and Rocker, awful couple of spins for him. Unlucky when he hit Des in 11th. You got 12th place Daz, and 13th Lorcas, 14th Jules. A superb run by Jules. There he is, sliding through the corners. Oh. Don't think he'll lose a position to Nightmare Racer. So excellent work from Jules. Only person in the room to have the balls to use the Ferrari against the Fords, and he's done well, knowing it's a slower car. That's how good his skill is. So he's in 14th, Nightmare Racer in 15th, and myself dead last. So as we look at the championship points now, you've got Des with 98, Gadget with 82. Unfortunately, Hit the Mac wasn't in this race, so that made it very interesting. In 59, Knee in 52 points, Snips 51, Mercer 47, Alex 44, and so forth. So thank you all, and see you next time.